Hello, my name is Owen, though that you may already know, and we're going to be playing some beta 1.73 Minecraft. 1.7.3 Minecraft. I just kind of wanted to do a nice chill playthrough. You might hear my parents in the background. Don't worry about it. They're playing Stardew Valley. They're not going to be yelling or anything. Well, they shouldn't. Here's hoping. So, I just want to play beta 1.7.3 for a more classic experience. I've been playing Minecraft a very long time. I've been playing it ever since it came out on the Xbox 360. But I've been playing it more off and on. I wouldn't say I'm amazing at the game, but I am fairly knowledgeable. I wanted to go back to a more classic experience lately, and I've found that to be a lot of fun for me because I don't know, new Minecraft just feels a little bloated, and that's not a bad thing sometimes. But right now, it's nice to go back and just have a more relaxed experience, one where you just kind of do whatever you want, one where you don't have like 3 diorite, 26 andesite, and 5 stacks of cobblestone in your inventory. It's stupid, but it's kind of how I feel. This is the world that I've been on lately. It's I mean, I've been playing it for very long, so it's not a lot, but I've got a couple of cool things on there I want to show you. I've got a nice mine, a tower, and a little farm I'm starting, farm area sort of thing. But there's not much. I named it My Man, which I believe that's the seed too. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's just My Man. I think I always name my worlds off of the seed I use. But I named it that because just for some reason I had the meme, the old Vine, my main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. I had that in my head for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, I shortened that down and kind of played with the word a couple of times and ended up on My Man, which I didn't mean for it to be My Man, but that's what happened. Okay, I was hoping to show you a little bit more of my world, but it looks like I kind of left off last time I was here, just in some random cave. So maybe I'll just finish that up a little bit, and then I'll walk around my world and show you. Just finish up this cave here. Looks like there's nothing else that way. I use a very basic way of showing which way I've gone. I place torches along the right side of the cave when I'm going down a path. So like right now, even though I don't remember this cave, I can see torch on the left side of the wall. If I want to go back, I just start heading this way. And it looks like I start heading back down this way, which I think I'm remembering where this all is at this point. Yeah, I remember going past this gravel wall and there being some skeletons here, and it kind of gave me some troubles. Yeah, this is the way to go back. Let me explore for a little while, though. So, I mean, I've been playing on this world for, like, maybe 3 weeks now, off and on. I've been trying to be pretty lax about it, so, I don't play too much and burn myself out. I just, hop on whenever I'm really feeling like it. I haven't really built too much yet, but what I've built is, I mean, it's nice enough for me, My main strip mining method has been, I wait until the Y says 12, and then I've just branched out. I'm currently on my second branch. I saw somebody on a YouTube video in their mine put torches, or not torches, I'm placing torches, the torches are in my mind. Put, I thought I saw cobblestone there for a second, I got excited. Thought there was a spawner. But I saw somebody on their strip mine put signs above each of their individual strips of when they started that strip and when or how many pickaxes they've used exploring that particular strip, as well as how many diamonds they've grabbed on that strip. So right now think I'm on 6 iron pickaxes. I've also found 6 diamonds, coincidentally. So where is that zombie? Oh, just right above me. No worries. I probably won't be heading there unless this coal vein is really big. But yeah, I found that, thought it was cool, and I've been keeping that up so far. I have a decent little mine, and I have a decent little mining system. You know, obviously you go along the strip that you're mining along. If you run into a cave, some people would block it off, but I like going through them. It's a good chance to find more ores, as we're doing right now. I'll just light up the whole area. You know, it's nice to explore the whole place. Maybe there's a dungeon. Maybe there's I don't know, just some diamonds you missed. Which that's been my main way of finding diamonds. I found 2 diamonds along this strip earlier, just chilling. And the other 4 I found along this strip were actually in the strip. It was right at the end of my my 4th iron pickaxe, and I only carry 2 with me at a time because by the time I'm done with 2 iron pickaxes, my inventory seems to be full. So that usually works out pretty good for me. But right before my last iron pickaxe I had with me broke, right before I was going to stop that little strip there, I found this diamonds. So I decided, hey, maybe I won't start a new strip just yet. Where did he come from? He came from down here, but this area is all lit up pretty well, I thought. Oh, there's this one spot right here. Okay, maybe I'll move around so my torch. Well, whatever. You can make so many torches. Oh, I thought he was just in this little lava pit, but whatever. I think I've explored this whole area now. Maybe I'll light this place up a little bit better. No, we should be fine. Oh, no, we're not. There's a 6 right there. And I do believe, I'm pretty sure light level 6 is the light level that mobs start to spawn at. So, yeah. Here's my little guy. I made him myself a little while back. There is supposed to be a second layer to his outfit, but whatever mod I'm using under Mongster's beta 1.7.3 instance, whatever mod I'm using to get my skin in the game doesn't seem to load in the outer layer except for on the head for some reason, but at least I have my cape. There's a lot more yellow accents on the full skin, but it is kind of nice seeing the underlayer because you know, it's just a lot more blue on the arms and I think on the legs too, but having it look like that I feel looks very appropriately classic, so not a big deal to me. I wonder if that's actually because maybe that's because I have rain and snow off. Whoa, no. I always have that on. Maybe that's because I have fast graphics on. Hello. Does that fix it? No, it does not. Well, then I'll just keep it on fast because I generally like the look of fast more. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to fix that. So that's okay. Oops. Okay. Anyways, let's leave this mine. I'm going the wrong way because the torches are on the right side. I was going the wrong way. Let's head back to my main strip. It shouldn't be too far from here. I'm pretty sure I mined here because I heard some mobs through the wall and I wanted to deal with them. Oh, this cave is a lot bigger than I remember it being. Well, that's okay. That just means, oh, there's a lot going on. That's a neat little, like, artificial staircase. Let's go up there. I know that mining isn't exactly the most peaceful thing to be doing anymore. Relaxed. Oh, there has to be a spawner nearby. I mean, come on, I just heard so many zombies. That has to be a spawner up there. Let's get these diamonds, and then I want to mine up to where all those zombies... Oh, there's so many. That has to be a spawner, right? Has to be. Let's get these diamonds. 1, 2. Okay, and we mine the surrounding area just to make sure. 3 and 4. All right, that would make 6 plus 4. Well, we're at 10 diamonds now. Let's see how many we get here. Being mindful of the water. Probably should have just blocked that off the normal way instead of being all... Oh, that's a water bucket. Hang on. Hang on, I'm thinking here. Let me... Yeah, and then I can... Cool. I'll put one more torch right down here. So we're at 10, 11, 12... let me mine around over here real quick and just make sure. Oh, that has to be a spawner up there. I'm really excited to go check up there in a second. Actually, mine this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 diamonds plus the 4 I found earlier. That's 9 plus the 6 that I found in total. That's 15. 12 plus 3, 15. I'm not great at head math, but I think that's the... Hello. This is why I carry water buckets with me. I was hoping not to get rid of all the lava, so I still had some lighting down here, but that's okay. That's okay. Don't stand on it. Okay. I don't trust that, but I want this coal, so I'm gonna do as much as I can here. Here, let me do that. Yeah, and then I'll mine down. Okay. Looking good so far. Unfortunately, I placed myself in the water. So I'm mining really slow. But it doesn't seem like there's any lava here, so I'll take it back. Oh, gravel. Wonderful. Just double check if there is any back there. No? Okay. I mean, that has to be a spawner above me. There's so many. Right? I mean, it has to be. Oh, jeez, there's so much still down here. Oh, boy. Muted my mic just then, so you didn't hear my grandpa coming back up the stairs. Sorry about that. Hope he didn't give a scare earlier. So anyways, I think I have pretty much everything I can get in this area. I'm not really interested in getting the lapis, so time to explore, eh? Let's start right here, and I'll just dig up, right? Yeah. I mean, come on, it has to be a spawner, right? Has to be a dungeon. Or maybe not. There were so many I had to check. Oh, you two. Forgot there were 4 of you. Okay, no, I guess there just happened to be a lot of zombies in one place. Which, I mean, that's okay. Look at me, I'm getting distracted again. I'm continuing caving, even though I really wanted to show y'all my base. Maybe we'll just keep base, and we'll just keep mining for a little while, and I'll show you my little base in a bit. Because I mean, my place isn't all that impressive anyway, so wouldn't hurt to do something that's maybe a little more interesting. I've learned a trick where you can let go as soon as you mine something, and then immediately hold click again to mine a little bit faster. I'm not very good at it, but I know it exists. Wait. And I mean, like, it's kind of faster, but you have to really get the pacing down. It's more important if you are mining a lot of stuff that goes really quickly, and I'm not really doing that. So, there we go. Spread out the torches a little better. And don't worry, I'm not going to run out. I have wood here, coal there. Let me actually organize this out a little better. Put you. There we go. Excuse me. So, there. 6 iron pickaxes, 15 diamonds. That's not a bad haul at all. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we keep going on with the strip mine after this. I don't know. Or, I mean, I guess I could technically even continue the old strip mine, but I don't know. I feel like maybe I'll leave that as a historical artifact of what I explored last week. Really, I explored it on like the 7th, I think, and today is the 12th. So a couple of days ago. History. Yeah. So let's just climb up like this. Fine. Okay, I'll get you. Okay, I'll grab you. Okay. Just more coal. This is a pretty big coal vein. Wonder if it's almost like 2 veins that collided or something. I don't know. Coal veins are kind of big down here. That's the nice thing about mining in older Minecraft versions, is that you really just found more the deeper that you went, right? And I like that. I like that if you just want to get as much as you can, all you have to do is just go down. You don't have to get too crazy with what Y level for a specific type of ore. Like, I don't want to go mine at Y63 for a bunch of iron. Like, sure, holy shit. Like, sure you can. But it's kind of boring when you have to mine for specific things like that. Especially when caves are so grand, you know? Like, a slime. That's fun. Sounds like there might even be 2. Or it's just a really big one that's getting stuck on the ceiling. Just keep lighting up the cave. Oh, I was hoping it was a torch. It was lava. It was lie. Okay. Well, let's get this guy real quick. Oh, don't kill him, please. Let's see if maybe I can kill the creeper past the slime. Huh, the slime didn't... Did they not drop? Interesting. I was hoping I would get a slime ball so that I could make a sticky piston at some point. I've only seen 2 slimes so far. Obviously you've seen the second one just now, and it didn't give me anything, so it's been... Oh no, dang it. Oh man. Boom. Okay. But obviously that's been a little disappointing. You know, okay, I gotta make torches quick if I'm gonna... You're needy. Come on, bro. I just need to make some torches. Give me a second. Okay. Ay. Split that, yeah, and boom. So, I normally don't have it laid out like this, but whatever. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Doesn't have to be perfect every time. It just has to be organized enough. Let's get some of the stuff we missed while I was focusing on slime. Some of the stuff I missed, you guys are doing fantastic. Don't worry. Like lighting up this part of the cave, I missed that. A genius. Yeah, that'll be fine. No, it's not fine. Not fine. I'll just put it 1 down. It'll be up. I saw the name tag and that scared me. Still not entirely used to how you can just kind of like basically see entities through walls in this version when you have F3 open. Oh dang. Okay, so So I'm out of my iron pickaxe, but I want to keep mining. Do I sit here and smelt iron and be boring, or do I just go on with my diamond pickaxe? I'm going to go on with my diamond pickaxe. That... No, I want to place that. Boom. I don't really think gold has too much of a use in this version, but it's still nice to get. It's rare enough to justify getting it, I feel, you know? Even if it doesn't do too much. At the very least, it's a good decorative block, because I don't know... I don't think it's the fastest to mine in this version, so you're really just making something that's pretty weak and yeah, not too specific, I guess. This is one time where I will say a newer Minecraft update has really brought some quality of life into the game. Copper tools, dude. Have you used copper tools yet? A lot of fun to mess around with. Because they're basically cobblestone tools, right? But they're just a little bit faster, which is a nice upgrade. So if you want to have just like quick, cheap, disposable tools, you have copper. That's a nice option to have, I will say, 100%. It's a really nice update to Minecraft. Because, like, you know, you might use cobble for a while, you know, realistically. Because maybe you don't want to use all your iron, or maybe you just don't explore all that much, and so you want to use something that's just readily available. Well, you're kind of always going to have access to cobble, you know? But nowadays, you have a lot of access to copper, not just because it spawns so frequently, but because when you mine it, it gives you a lot, you know? Especially if you have, it's not efficiency, fortune? So, you know, something that's cheap and still very effective. Boom, copper. I think they're just part of the cave. I don't know. It could be worth checking out. Is this too dark over here? Yes, it is. Plunk. Maybe I'll make this my next section here. Go find out what these guys are up to. Expecting to run into cave any minute now. Maybe I should take a turn here. That's what I'll do. Gravel. Maybe I'll take a turn here. Just mine around the gravel, completely ignore it. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's... How much did I say earlier? 6 plus 14. We've gotten 20 diamonds this time so far. Oh, jeez, I should really leave this coal here. I'm getting so distracted. I'm getting so distracted. What should I put in this extra slot here to fill it up? Because I don't like having the empty slot there, but I don't really have anything to put there. Yeah, with how many diamonds I have right now, I feel pretty safe just using them on pickaxes. It's kind of the way to go on classic Minecraft anyway. You have iron armor, iron sword, maybe a diamond sword, but like, you know, iron axe, iron shovel, and then when it comes to your pickaxe, you want to mine everything? You want to mine everything very fast. So... So, diamond. Oh, that was stupid of me. On second thought, that was silly. More coal. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. This isn't intending to be like ASMR, but I'm quite afraid that we are approaching that point. It's just more meant to be relaxed, and I don't know, ASMR stuff is relaxing, so maybe I'm borderline on that, but it's not intentional. Please tell me this is torch. Okay, not torched. Oh yeah, no it is. Okay, cool. Where did I come from here? I must have come from right here. This is a part of my strip mine. Is really? Really? I say, is it really, as if this couldn't be naturally generated. This has to be where I came from earlier. Yes. Okay, so this is the second strip mine, the one I was talking about earlier that I'm currently on. I don't know why I didn't light this area up. This area is clearly dark. I also know why I didn't get this coal. Okay. Being mindful that there's a huge pit of lava right there. Boom. Kind of undermines some of my torch rules, but whatever. Well, I'm breaking it anyway, so... Oh, shit. Did I burn my torch, or did I pick it up? I didn't see. I don't know. Doesn't matter. That was stupid. I just put that one extra block there and jumped up safe. No. Okay. Nothing else. Cool. So that was coal. Here you see my philosophy for crossing lava pits. I just have my water bucket, so preserve some torches and make a nice little walkway. So where we were earlier. Just put the water on the lava. Boom. I'll get it. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. It's ending up okay. We're just right next to a lava pit, and I'm like, ooh, cool. I'm gonna block this hole up because I don't want to light it up, and I'm definitely not going to be coming back down there, so just no use for it. Okay. Light that up. It's probably lit up enough, but still, whatever. Yeah, that's lit. Okay, well, we'll come back here in a bit. I have no more iron pickaxes, and we're right here to the path back, so might as well just take it. So, cool. 20 total diamonds, 6 iron pickaxes. Maybe I make 2 more? Make it 8. Keep mining. Although this one is pretty long. I mean, it is, no matter how much you try to strip mine, you break off into caves and you keep exploring, you're going to end up using your pickaxes down the cave, like you did with the iron pickaxe. Was that 2 iron pickaxes I went through? I think towards the very end of this section here, I was pretty much just like going and, okay, fine, I'll do this. But I was pretty much just, I wasn't lighting up my path along the way. I would just go as far as I could, and then, like, just place it prematurely this time. Boom, boom, boom. But I was just kind of like mining out the section that I was going to go through, and lighting it up after that I had dug deep enough. Oh, so that's all lit up properly then. Okay. Is this? It's 1 block. Okay. Yeah, you'll see my philosophy. I put a torch down right when it says light level 1, and then it leaves a nice little gap of 2 blocks of light level 8. Again, I think it actually works out so that mobs spawn at light level 6. But it's kind of annoying to go, okay, I'm at light level 1 right now. Okay, let me mine 1 more block and then I put it down. It's just a little tedious in my perspective. So, or in my point of view, from my perspective. In my opinion, that's what I was looking for. So I don't really bug with it too much. I still can't even see the end yet, which is kind of surprising, but I guess this is pretty deep. There's my other first shaft off to my right there. That's the end coming up right there, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I haven't even seen the split off not split off. There's a cave that brings a couple of, oh, is this the cave right here? Yes, it is. There's a cave where a couple of different mine shafts come together. And speaking of the end, there it is right there. You'll see my little setup here. Maybe this will be a fun little way to experience my world. You just come up through the mines like I would once I'm done with mining. So 3-block gap in between. There you can see 2 iron pickaxes, 8 diamonds. Maybe I just make that sign right now just to make sure I don't forget. Maybe. You just do that. And a stick. And today is the 12th. So we're going to do 6 iron pickaxes, 20 diamonds. I can't spell today. And 01, January 12th, 2026. Boom. Cool. Grab this again. I guess it's kind of nice to have. And then, yeah, this is my little mining area. I'm hoping to make it more decorative and cool in the future. I thought these just kind of looked cool here, and I didn't want to disrupt the shape of the cave yet, so I just left those there. This is my little storage area for when I just want to kind of come back and figure it out later. Dump all my stuff and not worry about it for a little while. Put all my coal in here. Boom, boom. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it ain't much, but, you know, I put it together myself. So, these I just have had in my inventory. So I guess I'll just put them back in there. And I'll put these in my upstairs chest. I'll bring these with me so I can smelt them. Actually, I'll bring some coal too so I can just put that in my chest up there. And I feel pretty safe leaving the rest. Actually, I want to bring the gold too. And these. Yeah. Ooh. Since I'm here, I'll do it in a minute. I have this over here. You'll see. Hang on. Hang on. Stay patient. I have this. When I made my first diamond pickaxe, I made a little portal frame, which obviously I've yet to light. I've had the flint for a very long time, but I've yet to just have one iron bar on me while I'm down here, and I've been too lazy to make a flint and steel and come down here, so I just haven't done it yet. This is my own personal infinite water storage. I'll just leave that down there for a little tidbit of coal in case I need it. Yes, I know I screwed up the stairs right now. Don't worry about it. Or right there, not right now. This is my first mine shaft. It's not great, but you know, it's mine. I have found a mob spawner somewhere, but I haven't done anything with it just yet, so maybe that'll be a project in the future or something. Okay, this is kind of bugging me how it's all just like scattered around. Let me fix this a little bit at least. That's better. Not great, but it's better. I'll bring these bones with me, and then I immediately put them in the chest. I'll bring these bones with me because I have a farm over by my house. The sun's still pretty high in the sky. I got some time. So, yeah, this is my place, and to make sure I never get lost, I have that little ugly thing up there. Which looks a little prettier when there's not a cloud in front. It looks a little prettier on the inside than it does on the outside. I'll put it that way, actually. But you know, I made it kind of in a hurry. I just like happened to have like 6 stacks of cobblestone or something like that, and like on my person while I was kind of just up here exploring. And I thought it'd be cool to build a tower up here. I forgot that the build limit is 128. Otherwise, this would have been just like a couple more blocks taller. But yeah, kind of got capped off here. This is my first dog. I haven't given him a name or anything yet. I just realized, but that's okay. There's always time. Let me put some of this away here. I didn't know I also had diamonds up here. Let's smelt this gold. That's right, you can't shift click in the furnaces. Let me do yeah. And then I can like kind of, how do I want to sort this out? Boom, boom, boom. That was actually perfect. I'm actually really smart sometimes. Except this one has yeah. It's close enough. It doesn't matter. Gold is smelting in there. Okay, I'll just let that do its thing then, I guess. Yeah. So I'll put all my extra coal in here though. Just to move some junk around. Cool. Put it there actually. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I'll put that in my inventory. My one single lone cobblestone. One single lone cobblestone. Iron pickaxe. You do what? Oh yeah, let me show you the rest of my house. I'm hoping to maybe get like some paintings in here, but I've yet to do that, so boom. Here's my bed. I just kind of like how looking at these windows, you just kind of see a mostly like just blue void. I thought that was pretty cool. That little mountain over there kind of ruins it a little bit, but that's okay, because, well, that's okay. It's just cool to see the blue void with some clouds. I'm hoping to maybe make like a bigger version of this someday. I also like having this like kind of like gap right here where you can see all the way up to the top, even from the bottom floor. That's what I was kind of trying to show off earlier. I never thought, could I drop down here without... No, I take fall damage. Okay. That's okay. Maybe I'll like put some trapdoors there just to like, I don't know, make it clever. So I was just having fun, like, I don't know. I was just having fun with the idea of having unique stairs, right? So I thought, I was going to go all the way up to here and then have like a little door there, and then I'd have this whole roof area just to be able to look out on my world when I want to, and I'll get down there in a minute. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I will get down there. Don't worry. Some sugarcane I planted. Haven't been really anywhere over there. I got all the glass for this building from that little sand area down there, so it looks a little weird, but it's okay. There's that weird snow area there, but I think there's there's a little bit more snow over there. I think there's a proper snow forest somewhere. Oh, I actually see some spruce trees over there, and maybe over there. So maybe I'll explore in that direction next. But yeah, as you can see, oh, you can put torches up here. Didn't know that, but you can't put actual blocks up here, which is a bit of a shame. I wonder if I could like put a door right there. But yeah, that kind of ruined my plans a little bit. So I just kind of blocked it off and left this staircase as a remnant. Oh, actually, maybe it just looks nicer like that, or maybe like this, or does it look nicer without the lip? It kind of looks nicer without the lip. So yeah. This place is nice. When you sleep, you get a really nice view of the moon, which I didn't do intentionally, but... Holy shit! It scared the shit out. I don't know why that happens. Because I've done everything. Like, this whole place is spawn-proofed, and obviously nothing can get in here, but it just... it just happens sometimes. Jesus Christ. So yeah, you have a nice view of the moon. Let me do this. Oh, that actually worked out perfectly. Oh, whoa, I'm unintentionally really smart. Okay, cool. Yeah. So put those in there. Now I'll have some time to show you my little farm, and maybe walk over to where my little spawner is. I haven't done anything with it yet, but it exists, so maybe that's enough. This used to be the area for my tree farm, but I ended up moving it down there because I saw this design, which I really liked. I thought it was super cool, so that creeper's going to be an issue if I ignore him, so I should probably go kill him first. So yeah, just this tree farm. I don't really remember where I saw it, but I saw these this stair thing, right? And then I kind of made it my own by adding the water. The water doesn't do much. I'm not gonna lie. It's more annoying than anything, but I think it looks kind of cool, so I'm leaving it. And then I'm gonna kind of line the path with smooth stone slabs eventually, I think, which might look nice, might not. I don't know. I have this, and the goal is to make just like a 4x8 wall of furnaces on each side. I haven't really decided what I want to do with the corner yet. I kind of like this idea of having a crafting table and smooth slabs, but I might just have smooth slabs all the way up. So I don't know. I haven't done anything with the inside yet. I'm kind of considering if I want to like make the top area accessible. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a sort of shape where like, okay, oops. Okay, so one more level. So this is where like furnaces are, right? And then it goes out one more level of blocks and then comes out in like a ring sort of thing, right? I'm glad I didn't fall right there, right? So it's like, imagine furnace and then this extends, right? I don't know. It could look cool. I don't think I'll do this like outer ring thing with cobblestone. I'll probably still be doing smooth stone. I really don't know yet. I haven't made this design before. I saw somebody had built something like this, and it just really inspired me. You know how it is. You see something, you're like, all right, I kind of want to copy it. But yeah, I thought about maybe like I don't know, making the top area accessible and having like a lava pit on the inside, so you see like that's like, ooh, that's where all the furnaces are powered. But I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. Maybe I just make a really cool furnace room where like the floor is smooth stones or something, or I don't know. I really haven't decided yet. Maybe I can make like a spiral staircase around this that goes up, and then this. Ooh, yeah, I could have like a storage room inside the furnaces, right? And then a spiral staircase, right, that goes around. Okay, boom. So pretend these are like stairs. Okay, and then we could do like just a normal block here or a slab or something maybe. Then stair. I'm out of cobblestone, but like, you go up until you can access the area where all the magic happens. That's the idea, at least. Maybe. Over here's my farm. I'll just move on without showing you my farm. My bad. So old Minecraft, you really have to be careful with crops. Can't jump on them, obviously, like in new Minecraft. Can't walk on them. So why am I able to right now? Because there's fences underneath it all. Yeah, so I found out that if you have fences below your farmland, it just can't be trampled on. Period. Really. Like, seriously, period. It just can't. Mobs can't trample it. You can't trample it. The only way you can really break it is... That was stupid of me. It's if you just break it yourself, right? So, that didn't give me enough seeds. Thanks. And I'll break one more because I want to have three wheat. Okay. So, yeah. I thought that's pretty cool. I'll look at these sheep real quick. I learned some sheep tech. You hit them 4 times, right? That's enough that one more hit will kill them. So kill, and then shear the body. And then that gives you the wool drop for not only just killing the sheep, but also for shearing the sheep. So watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th hit's going to kill, drop wool, and then I shear for even more wool. So boom. If I don't mess it up. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the best way to do it is to hit left click and right click at the same time on that 5th hit. Because the hitbox kind of moves around a little awkwardly once they fall on the ground. Like if you've noticed, when a mob has died in this version, you can still kind of interact with it. You can still kind of push it around, and it can still kind of push you around, and yeah, it's a whole thing. as you can tell, I'm very, very heated about this apparently. I still haven't made any leather armor. I've killed a couple of cows with the intention of eventually making leather armor. Because I believe in this version of the game, the way armor works is the protection is based on durability. So that's why diamond armor isn't that great. It doesn't protect any more than any of the other armors. It just has a higher durability. But that also means that if you have a low durability diamond armor, you're stuck with that low durability for a very long time. So iron armor or leather armor is just kind of the way to go as far as I'm aware. So that might have been just like a lot of word soup. I've kind of just been talking about a lot of random topics lately. Sorry about that. But hopefully maybe you learned something, or maybe you just were able to nerd out with somebody you don't know. Maybe that'll be kind of cool. No more leather here. That's okay. Passive or peaceful or pigs, cows, sheep, chickens, the like, are kind of considered landmarks in this version of the game as far as I understand. So wherever they spawn, they will always spawn. So you know, they don't really wander around too much. They kind of stay in their one area, and if you kill them, they'll come right back eventually. So the whole idea is, sure. The whole idea is that if you just kill all the mobs that you see as you come across them, you will be very efficient with them. Since, you know, they always will respawn no matter what, might as well kill them. You know, the same is especially true for sheep, because sheep cannot regrow their wool. You can't breed animals. So once a sheep spawns, however much wool you get from it, that's just it, right? You're gonna kill a sheep or shear it or both, and that's all the wool it will drop until it respawns. So basically, every time you see a sheep, good reason to try and kill it. Or every time you see a pig, good reason to try and kill it, because they're the only animal source of food in this game. Pigs drop pork chops, sheep drop wool, chickens drop feathers, and cows drop leather. Hey, that rhymes at the end. So, you know, everything has its own little use. Some of them are obviously a little bit more useful than others. I think wool's pretty useful to grab at any point in time, not just because, you know, beds, but because it's also, oh hey, snow, but also just because, you know, it's a cool building block, so might as well grab it. I shouldn't have went this way. Let me go down a bit. I don't like breaking blocks, and I'm climbing around stuff. So here's my monolith. Here's my monolith. It marks where I dug up out of a cave that has the first mob spawner I found. So, you know, I kind of have the idea that whenever I find one, I'm just going to keep marking it like that. Is there... Oh, it's just some other random cave. Okay. Like, is there a skeleton up there? Kinda. But don't worry about it. Okay. So this area is blocked off. I blocked it off like this probably because... Oh! No, I blocked it off like this because I just didn't want to explore it just yet. So... maybe I'm just going to show you that spawner real quick, and then I'll... I think a zombie took damage because it saw me and was coming for me, but that's okay. Anyways, yeah, here's my first spawner. I think I left these things here, and then I took the other chest, which is right there. No music disc. I don't know if music discs exist in this version or not, but was kind of sad not to see a music disc. Kind of sad it's a zombie spawner too, because, you know, I mean, like, zombies drop stuff. It's only feathers, but they do drop stuff. And there's no XP in this version, so I mean, like, unless you really want to make a lot of arrows, like, it's just, like, it's whatever. Like, you need one, and then you can just kind of forget about having a zombie farm. That's about it, you know? At least in my opinion, unless there's, like, some sort of, like, hidden use for them that I don't know of. But this part is connected back to my strip mine. That's how I found it. I was just on a really long mining session. You'll see how I kind of like to mark things, cobblestone marks. Cobblestone will block off water sources that are annoying. When you see cobblestone like this, that means that this area is a dead end and has already been explored completely. So we just walk a little ways, I'll walk a little ways, walk a little ways. Boom, boom, do some gravel parkour. Oh boy, here we are. And oh, dead end! Oh, should have listened to the cobblestone. Should have listened to the cobblestone. Yeah, no ore here. No monsters. Completely fully lit. The area is just completely explored. That's what that means. You're going to see that a couple of times. I'll show you more examples of it as we come across it. Probably just going to mine here now since... oh, I really should have... That's okay. Let me just... Oh, of course there's more. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, hello, friend. You, okay. Got something to say there, buddy? I was hoping he was going to fall down to the water, and I just watched him get swept away, but that didn't happen. So, what's the... Oh, wait. Now it's happening. Sort of. Sort of. Almost. I should probably explore the area that I marked off with cobblestone earlier that wasn't lit up just right outside of the spawner, but this area's got stuff, and I kind of want to show you how I explore mines. So, anyways, yeah. Torches along the right wall of the cave. If I want to just light something up for the sake of lighting it up without designating that the torch is showing where to go, I just put it right on the floor. So, like, right there, this is showing me that I probably came from, like, down here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Boom. I haven't been up here, obviously, because there's no torches here. So let me just... Dead end? Okay. So if I really wanted to, I would just bonk, bonk, and then bonk, and then I can torch, torch, torch. Yeah. So I don't know. To me, it just makes like a little gate. Like you see that cobblestone gate, and you know, okay, whatever's ahead of this, it's probably already all been seen. Probably not nothing. Probably nothing there for me. So don't gotta worry about it too much. I don't know. It's just a nice way to stay organized, and another way to see, oh hey, I came from a certain direction, so I should probably go back the same way if I'm really... Man, I really did not explore this cave very thoroughly at all. Oh, I think why I didn't come in here, actually. I didn't come in here because there was just like a ton of skeletons. When I first came to this cave, and I was just really not interested in dealing with that, so I didn't. And I went a completely different route. And that's okay sometimes, because skeletons are annoying, and if you don't have the food for them, they're deadly. Okay, this water is annoying and deadly. Thanks. Cool. Oh, there's even a cave up here. Jesus. Dude. There's so much. Let me just light this area up first of all. Because I'm anticipating a smaller cave like this to just be a dead end eventually. So if I just light all of it up, boom, dead end. Now let's get all the loot. All the little goodies. that was everything for that, I guess. There should be some more iron back here or something I saw. Yeah. I tried to do the mining tech. You let go of the mouse button and hit it again. I'm not good at it. I should stop. I'm not good at it. And it saves so little time. It just ends up wasting time, really, for me, since I'm just not good at it. I mean, it's good to practice it, but, like, that's probably something I'm going to, like, practice if I, like, ever... I say like a lot. Sorry if I'm sounding like a teenager. But I'll probably practice it if I start digging out a chunk or something. That is something fun to do. Maybe not so much fun to do in this version because there's only diamond pickaxes as your fastest mining tool, but I mean, hey, still, it could be fun. It could be fun. Oh, this whole cave is filled with water. This whole noodle, because these are spaghetti caves. Yeah, I didn't find it funny either. Let me climb up here, please. Thank you. Boom. Cool. Lit up, drained, or in the process of draining. That would be a fully explored little area there. As would this be. So let me just... Boom, boom, boom. There's a lot of stuff here. This little bit of cobblestone was here when I was trying to block off the water, but I already blocked off the source, so now it's just here for nothing. Okay. Just trying to be very careful to not mine the block that I'm standing on. The only way that I have died on my world so far, the one and only death that I've had was I was mining. It might have been diamonds. I think I was just mining gold. It really could have just been greed, honestly, because gold doesn't do too much. Whatever block it was on that I was mining, it was an ore. Might have been coal. I don't know. Anyways, whatever I was mining, happened to be right on top of a giant pit of lava. And look, I just did it right there. Dug straight down. So yeah, that is my first and only death on this world so far, is just being dumb, forgetting the main rule of Minecraft. Because, of course, been doing this for so long, I've begun to feel very comfortable doing it at a cost. The cost is well, being too comfortable. Boom. I'm feeling this probably isn't going to be, yeah, I was going to say probably not going to be a dead end. Probably going to branch out into something else. When the noodle is bigger, I feel like the cave is going to end up closing soon, end up in a dead end. Like this, dead end soon. I'm willing to bet it's going to be a dead end very soon. This just feels like a smaller cave. And dead end, there you go. But bigger part of the cave, probably leading to a split or just a bigger cavern area. I've had a lot of time on in these mines. I've had a lot of time. Can I get that torch? Cool. I want to get rid of this water. Something is bouncing around in water. Okay. I was hoping I would be able to find out what it was that was just having a pool day, but to no avail. See, smaller cave, dead end. Let me close this off here. Okay. Kind of want to close off this lava, but I mean, it provides a nice light source, so I think I'll at least leave a little pool of it right there. What in the hell? Oh, a creeper spawned in the lava. I am still not at all very used to the old creeper hit sound, but that little that's what they used to sound like, apparently. There's some gravel there. I kind of want to collect some gravel for paths, but I'll do that later. Might be a bit of a bad omen. The first time I went, first and only time I went to go collect gravel like purposefully, I had like 3 stacks of it, and that's what I had in my inventory before I had that little death there. But if I just stuck to my plan and only mined the gravel that I was looking for, then maybe I wouldn't have died. But who knows? Okay. Being mindful of the lava, of course. Okay. Let's. I don't have a lot of cobble in my inventory. I'll mine a couple blocks just before I go down there so I can build around a little bit. Mine this area out so it's easier to maneuver around the lava. And I'll put a little marker down. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Maybe I'll just block this area off too. Alrighty then. Let me come down right over here. There's a skeleton nearby. Be ready for any arrows that might get shot soon. Oh yeah, there's the gunpowder from when the creeper got hurt. It died. Very inadequate language there, I'm afraid. That creeper was not just hurt. Ouch. It's kind of too wide of a cave to use the normal torch spacing I do. Either there's a lot of lava around here, or I've already been to this part of the cave. Probably been here. Oh, hey, this is a much earlier part of the cave. Look at this here. Some cobblestone here. What is this? Oh, this is just where I blocked off the water earlier in this big cavern. Okay, cool. Oh, man, I could totally get lost in this. In fact, I did get lost in this. I didn't know where I was for a second. Oh, there's 2 of you. Oh, boy. I'm gonna let those guys figure that out. Ooh. Let him get a little closer. Cool. I found the real strategy with skeletons right now is you just kind of... Man, where did they spawn from? There must have been somewhere with a low enough... Right here. Okay. But yeah, I found the strategy that I use that kind of sort of works with skeletons in this version is you just... man, I got lost again. Jeez. You just kind of... let me get to my point here. Keep cutting myself off. You get behind cover so that they walk towards you, and you kind of kite them around the corner because their AI seems very simple. It's just kind of like walk at the player until you see them, and then when you see them, shoot at them, right? But that means if they don't see you for even a second, they'll just walk forward. And sometimes that just means they're going to walk forward into a corner, even if that means they're not walking anywhere. I've seen it happen very often where you're just fighting a skeleton or fighting a zombie, and then they just kind of like sit on a corner because they're just really confused. Bath time for somebody. Oh, that was silly. More coal down there. There's so much, dude. There's just... I mean, this place is too big. There's just so much to get. Oh man, look at this huge iron vein here. Let me, boom, boom. Okay, and I'll put a torch torch there, just so I have some nice... It wasn't a great place to put a torch, actually. Boom. That's where we put them on the floor, fellas. Another great reason to put them on the floor. It just works. It just works. Okay. Boom. That's that dealt with. Let's get this coal here. There we go. Get this here. I mean, what is there to say? I'm getting coal. Just like, you know, if somebody is watching this and paying attention to this, they're probably like, well, he hasn't said anything in a while. Yeah, there's, I mean, not much to say. Yeah, right there, at least. This is an interesting little piece of geometry. Just a big flat wall. For some reason. Wonder if it's, how do I see chunk borders? I don't know if that's a thing I can do in this version. I think it is very much so a thing I cannot do in this version, so. But maybe it's like right on the wall of a chunk here. And it just generated weird. Here, let's dig in, see if there's something here. The answer is no. Worth checking out though. Just for the sake of being curious about how this game works. Where to next? That's an interesting water flow. It's just okay. It's just that was it. Oh, a spider. Wow. Must be up here. Maybe I'll ignore all that for a second just to see if I can... No. Okay. Well, let me get this real quick then. Yeah, no. I'll hope that this coal vein doesn't take me... That was stupid. Doesn't take me... Ow. That was extra stupid. Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't take me to whatever cave all those monsters are sitting in. This is a dead end. Okay. Back over here then. So, I think I want to explore this under area here. Oh, that was extra stupid. Okay. It wasn't stupid, it was just uninformed. Nobody's stupid. I mean, some people are, we all know a person or two, but like, you know, nobody, you know, like... Don't stand on top of the gold. Don't stand on top of the gold. That is the one thing that sucks about caving as opposed to just strip mining, is that you don't really end up with a lot of cobblestone at the end of it. Versus strip mining, obviously you end up with a lot. Gives you just very good... Hello? Do I even categorize this under a certain mine? 1 diamond. Here, we'll mine here. That could have been deadly. 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking pretty good here. I think that might have just been it. Okay. Alrighty. 5 diamonds on the book. What book? I don't know. Fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I don't know. Don't ask me these things. I don't have answers. But Owen, you were yapping up a storm about fucking armor earlier. Yeah, well, I have some answers, but I don't have the answers. So, shush. I'm not smart. So I know there's some people are stupid. No, 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 no. I'm average. I don't like mining this area out here. This is something about this is incredibly uncomfortable to mine out. Okay. But now there's no more, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that looks fun. Okay. Let's have fun there next. I'll build a little bridge first, though. Because bridge sounds fun. Ooh, mushrooms. I have mushrooms at base, though, so. Hi! What have you guys been getting up to? That's fun. Okay. Also, me mine this real quick before I kill you. Give you a little core life experience. Saw a miner in the mines. Hold up. Saw a person in the mines. Mining. A person who mines in the mine. Oh, you have more friends. There's a fourth one. That's the second group of 4 zombies in a, I believe, dead-end cave that we've seen. Correct. Fun. Yeah, kind of want to grab them, but I have mushrooms, so I don't need them. I need the inventory space more than I need 3 mushrooms. Sad, but true. I don't think there's much to explore in this area, but there is some iron ore, so... I'm gonna just check this out real quick. Okay, and that's that. Oh, there's some gold over here. Starting to remember stuff now all of a sudden. Let me put that there and just block that up because I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. Do I want to get all this first or do I want to go over there? I kind of want to go. I'll do this first because this looks like it'll be a shorter venture. I definitely don't need it. I need it. Fun. Remember your surroundings, kids. Nothing too crazy over here. Just another bridge over to some other obsidian I'm not involved with. Or, well, yeah, let me just connect these, I guess. Cool. Let me go up here before I get that iron. I want to light up as many dark areas as I can. This is going to be a dead end up here. Boom. I think it's like, I don't know, it's a feeling I have more than like a scientific, this is going to be a dead end sort of thing, you know? Like, I don't know, I think it was just like, I saw it was like a 3 wide cave. Maybe it's that. I don't know. It's my no, never mind. I was gonna make a joke about you know how the if you've seen the MCU Spider-Man movies, Aunt May calls the spider sense the Peter Tingle. I was gonna call it a word I have restricted myself from using already in this video because it sounds really bad. Tingle. And yeah, I didn't feel like that was very appropriate. I've definitely had better names in my day. Made better names would be a better way to put it. Whatever. As we've established, I'm not very linguistically advanced. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me put this there. Okay. Nothing else to... Oh, wait, hang on. Just tried to mine with the iron pick that was not in my inventory because it broke. Where to next? I don't really remember what else I needed to explore in this part of the cave, so I'm just going to kind of backtrack and see what I did. Okay, this area is dark. It's the hub. Okay, cool. That area is kind of dark. That's somewhere else I've also been. Okay. Okay. This is why the dead end markers are very useful. Very useful. Very, very, very useful. My inventory is starting to fill up. Let me organize over here a little bit. Well, like I can put all of the mob drops in one area for sure. That would be nice. Boom. Okay. Yeah, like I have just shit I don't need in here. Stuff I don't need in here. Like stone slabs. I have my shears. Which, I mean, I guess both of them I could drop if I really wanted to, because they're both really easy to make. But, yeah, I'm totally getting lost in here now. Let me find a way out. Let's use my own system here to find a way out, even though I'm completely clueless right now. Okay, so I remember the hub. I think this area here is where I get out. Yeah, I see some torches heading this way. I've seen this iron like 4 times now, so I'm going to mine it finally. I know there's like a lot more that I've missed and have ignored for the sake of exploration, but don't worry about it. I do not know how Minecraft YouTubers back in the day released like a 10-minute or a 15-minute video every day or every other day, because like this mining trip and like showing everything off has been an hour and 15 minutes so far. So like how do you compact all that? I mean, you know, I guess some people, most of them probably, were more or less just like playing for the sake of like, okay, I got to make a video, let's play for like 10 minutes. But I don't know. You know, you can really get lost in this game, and then, you know, you have an hour and 15 minutes of footage. I mean, most of it's just crappy mining footage. Like, you probably could cut down on like at least 20 minutes of me just wandering around like, have I been here before? Maybe. Oh yeah, let me show you this mine I did before I even started recording. Did a little off-camera mining, in case you couldn't tell. You know, you can cut down on all that, but I don't know. I've never personally really stuck it out to be a YouTuber of any sort. You know, I've had a good few series here and there. I played Misao like twice, I think. I played Mad Father. I really liked RPG Maker games, I guess, when I was younger. I played Mad Father for like 3 hours, edited a video, like the whole 3 hours. I edited. It wasn't great editing, but it, you know, it was effort. It took effort. Like I was adding music and, you know, making jokes and stuff. And I was using this just random trial video editing software. It was good fun, you know, finding videos, finding songs, royalty-free songs I could add in there, and, you know, just adding them in at the proper time. I remember one time I would like pause and play a song as like a monster was attacking me. It was kind of funny. pretty proud of that, you know. But by the time that I was done with it, I hit render, and that took another like 3 hours or so, right? So let's say the editing in total took like, we'll just say around 7 hours, right? Add some room for error in there. Between editing and rendering, 7 hours. And then the like 2.5 to 3 hours that it took to record. So all in all, 10 hours to make this video, right? Render it. I start to watch it, and it has this watermark that's just right on the front of the entire video. I mean, it is huge. I mean, like it's like bigger than these buttons here, like just like all over the place, about this size, right? And I was just like, oh no, my whole video is ruined, and it just has this giant watermark over it. Like, it was just so like, I made it, so I mean, I will upload it, but like, man, dude, really? I spent so much time. Was I not like just here? God, I lost track because I was podcasting, but where did I come from? These both say, okay, so like right side, right side, right side. So I'll go here. Left side. Okay, right side. Okay, maybe I came from down here. I did. Let me get rid of that there. Heard some water. Nope. Why did I go this way? Okay, whatever. This way. Okay, this way. Back on the path. Left side torch, left side torch, left side torch. Looking good so far. Let me light up this area. Get rid of this water. Boom, 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 boom. More water. My God. Cool. Okay. I'm so curious what's down there. Shouldn't be. I'm just getting sidetracked over and over. I mean, that's fun. I just don't know if it's fun to watch. Where is this lava pool? What is this? What is this whole thing doing here? I'll just break that block to make the lava more interesting, because why not? Where is this coming from? This is just a glitched water thing right there. Probably. Oh, hey! It wasn't a waste of time after all. Let's get rid of this water and go grab those. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And while it drains, I'll grab this. I am very hopeful that I end up finding another dungeon sooner rather than later, but no luck so far, so yeah, here's hoping. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why we mine around the spot where the diamonds are, fellas. We always mine around the spot you found them, because if you mine around, you might just find a little more. Always, always, always. Cannot stress it enough. Always. Always like hallways. Something like that. I did not see that stuff up there at all. Let's go get it. Put a torch here. It's a very dark area of the cave. Now it's a slightly less dark area of the cave. Look at me here, getting a bunch of iron. Why are you leaving the redstone and the lapis behind? Well, I mean, there's just so much that I feel like I can leave it behind for later, because it takes up a lot of inventory space, right? And you don't really need that much of either unless you really, really wanted to decorate with lapis, right? And, I mean, if you do, then just go back in your mines and start looking for it. Or start mining it with a purpose, right? And if you don't, well, then there you go. You have inventory space for more important stuff. And that's... I don't feel like that's so bad, you know? Okay. So... Jeez. Getting lost again. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? I should have minded that. Nothing. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Yeah, good enough. Whatever. Whatever. How often am I going to be revisiting this area, man? Often enough that I leave all this junk behind and still find it later, even though I like totally should have missed out on it because I just left it there. And I still have room for... Hello. And I still have room for iron and... Hello. Coal. So, do I even have room for this gravel? I do. Probably don't have room for flint, though. I don't. I really don't. That's a good bit of iron there. We'll stop right around here-ish. Okay. Where'd my coal? Found it. Whatever. Anyway, I just wanted to keep saying it. How did a skeleton die here? Did he take a little dip in the lala? As opposed to Wawa, it's lala because it's lava. It's an interesting little lava pool here. Maybe a creeper and a skeleton fought around here or something. I don't know. And the creeper like blew up a bit of the lava pit. I don't know. I don't. Okay, time to find my way back. Like seriously, where? What is this place is even more confusing than the main hub area that I saw earlier. This is okay. Left side torch. This thing. Right side torch. Right side torch. We'll go this way. Okay. Okay. Right side torch. Right side torch. Why are there so many torches here? What? Oh my god, I'm back here. Oh my... And I didn't even get this one piece of iron up here when I mined this. Okay. Gimme. Okay. So we're here. Right side torch. Right side torch. Down the hole we go. Okay. Left side torch. Right side torch. Left side. Okay. Left side. Where do you go from here? Right side torch. Fellas, we might be getting out of here the hard way. This is the area I literally just explored. There's nothing else to here. That's a dead end. There's nothing over here. I don't know how I didn't see this. Y'all need to fucking calm down, y'all. Oh my gosh. Did I light this up properly? Nope. Boom. Done. Cool. Whatever. Moving on. Get me out of here. Where am I? Where am I? Sure, I'll use that as my marker for now because I'm lazy. Did I like accidentally close off my path by mining the gravel or something? Because I'm curious if that's what it is. That's just a dead end. So let me just boom. Here, we'll like boom, boom, dead end. Instead of doing this shit where the water just pools, I'll just fucking completely get rid of it. Just open this area up so I have some more breathing room and can see everything more clearly. Renewal inventory space. That's okay. Okay, this cave. What's down here? Redstone. Area I've mined. I lava'd down here. That's right. Yeah. And I came out. All right. Left side torch. Follow. Left side torch. Right side torch. So go down here. Right. You would think. Okay. Where to next? Left side torch. Okay. Dead end. Okay. Left side torch. Okay. Boom. I'm going in circles here. Literally. Left side torch. Down here. Dead end. Down here. Left side. Right side. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is somewhere that I've been in my... This is a part of my first strip mine. Okay, I don't know why there's a zombie up here, though. That's a little weird. There shouldn't be anywhere for it to spawn. I don't know where that came from, but that's okay. Oh, it might have spawned up there. I don't know. I'm just guessing. So, dead end. Okay, we can go down here then, probably. Okay, that was supposed to be a dead end, but that's where I went down, and I eventually ended up finding that huge cave system where I found the spawner. This is a completely different cave system from where I found the spawner. I'm leaving you there for now. I don't care. Right side torch. Okay. Left side torch. Follow this. Okay. Right side, dead end. This area I wanted to explore more. That's why I put so many torches here. Right. So that's a dead end. This area I wanted to explore more. This area I think I explored all of and just ended up being a loop. Yeah, it kind of loops back to a different part of the cave, which is weird, but it exists. Here, we're just gonna... No more. Don't worry about that. Donezo. This too. No more of that. Simplify everything. This is going to be a dead end here, so turn around. Because cobblestone gate. Turn around. So I can just simplify things and make whatever. This whole thing, cobblestone gate. Boom, boom, boom. Call it a dead end. Might not be. Doesn't matter. We don't got to be perfect. What's this here? Why did I put an arrow here? Just because there's more stuff to do here? There's a lot more stuff to do here. I think this isn't far off from where I got my first death, if I remember correctly. Yeah, first death. Yeah, there's a lot to do here, but I kind of want to just get home, so I'll just look around for a second. Okay, neat. I have 9 diamonds. Let's get out of here. Okay. Dead end. Dead end. Left side torch. Get out of here. That's where the arrow is up here, I think. Maybe. I don't like that. Cool. Arrow. Dead end. Follow through here. Okay. Back on the main path. We're going to go through here, I think. Left side torch. Wonderful. Torches. I think that's where I've mined. There we go. We're home. We're home. We are home. I'm gonna simplify this a little bit because it feels weird having this big, just like pit sort of thing. Yeah. Cool. We're home. Took that really long, stupid path. Got lost, but we are home. I'm gonna put some of this away. I think I'm going to grab just a ton of cobblestone. You know what? You know what I can do? You know what I want to do? I'm going to make the furnaces I'm going to use for that little build area that I want to make, right? So let's put away all this coal. And I don't know why I had 2 different stacks of cobblestone like that, but that's okay. We'll grab this gravel later. I might use a glitch to duplicate it. I might. To do that first, I will need sticky pistons, I think, but that's okay. That's okay. So, I'm gonna organize my coal a little bit better, just so it's a little prettier, and then we can grab all this cobble. So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of cobblestone. Why? Here's why. No, we're not just making that many slabs. We are making a stack of furnaces. Is that a great use of my cobblestone? Probably not, dude. Really, probably not. There's so many better ways to use it, 100%. But I'm using it, and I'm having a good time. So, doesn't matter. I'll bring what I can up into the main chest so that I can always just use this as storage, because I like having this as an option for storage as opposed to just like having to go all the way back up. It's a nice little checkpoint if you think of it like that. My helmet's about to break. Everything's about to break. Maybe it'd be nice just to have like a broken armor chest, just so I can catalog all the armor that I've had on me. It's nighttime. Obviously, okay, so I've broken the helmet on this one before. Let's put this stuff away. Boom, 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 boom. A boom. 35 total diamonds. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Before we move on any further, got 6 iron going for some pickaxes right here. Just make this all into sticks. Boom. Boom. Okay. So maybe it's just time I just light the nether portal, even if I'm not going to use it right now. At least just light it. Wait. There we go. Put this gunpowder away. What else do I want to do here? Diamond pickaxe is getting kind of low. Maybe I retire it. Maybe I just silently little retire it. Maybe I do. Yeah, just do a silent little retiree. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I think that's all I'll need for more armor. Make a new shovel and make a new diamond pickaxe. Here we go. Boom. And I almost put a stick up there. Just don't quote that. Yeah, so there we go. Oh, hey, it's almost daytime. Maybe I'll just walk to my house. I don't want to break this helmet, though. I'll take it off. Okay. Hi. So really, yeah, if you just keep strafing, I mean, they can't really do much to you. Oh, hello. Normally I pull all of this off just fine. I don't know why that happened. Oh. Maybe I can... Hang on. I have an idea just to simplify out the parkour that it takes to get up here. Just that one little block makes it more satisfying to jump up and around. Okay. Let's make this chest. We need 8 blocks of wooden planks. 1 chest. Actually, make it a double chest. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I'm fumbling. I'll grab that in a second because I want to keep the exact amount of iron that I need. Should I put it here, or should I maybe make it like a top floor thing? Maybe I'll make that like the specialty of the top floor, is that this is my broken tools room. And then I'll leave a little gap right there to pay homage. Oh yeah, this goes right there. To pay homage to that armor set that I lost in the lava way back when. Notice it all kind of drains durability the same way. I don't know if that's interesting or not, but I guess it's interesting to me. Let's retire these real quick. Yeah. Cool. All right. Fun. Going back downstairs. I'll put that there. Boom. 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 We'll do the same thing again where I put the gold in there. And that's not what I wanted to. Okay. Just to get you off my mind. Baby, come back. Any other fool could see that I just can't live without you. Baby, come back. Any other fool could see that I just can't live without you. Okay. Now, how I craft armor. Put the iron in for the pants, put the iron in for the boots, put the iron in for the helmet. Shift click, shift click, shift click. And then, of course, chest plate. Boom. Feeling fresh in here, dude. So what's next for me? Well, let's grab my furnaces here. Do these all have enough coal? That should be more than enough. I didn't bring a lot of cobblestone with me, and I was kind of thinking about making some smooth slabs while I was here, but that's okay. I can go grab that real quick. I don't remember where the door to my house is. Or the door to my mine, rather. I mean, it's a second home. It's definitely a second home. I already brought it down half a bar. Jeez, dude, I'm clumsy as hell. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I got the nether portal right here. Oh, I'm going down to where the nether portal is with a flint and steel. So maybe I just go light that real quick. And I don't know. Maybe since I'll have all this cobblestone in my inventory, I will just make a nice little cobblestone little area where ghasts can't throw fireballs at me, because ghasts in this version are silent. Aside from like idle passive noises. On the off chance that I die, I really don't want to have to remake 64 furnaces, so I'm just gonna... Yeah. I don't know how likely it is that I would die, but I'm really not into taking the chance, so here we go. Cool. All right, this is a very open area. Not bad, not good. You know how it is. You know how it is. Let's start by just lighting up the portal just for fun, for funsies. You know. So especially since it's such an open area, I really want to just get this area all covered. I want to start by getting rid of this soul stand here, because it's just going to be annoying if I leave it there. Terrain is a little uneven. I wish it kind of spawned a little bit more on this raised area, because this raised area right here is super flat. And then there's just this little tiny... Well, I mean, it'll be okay if I build like this sort of way, I guess, but whatever. Whatever. I want to build a decent sized little area here. Maybe I build like a circular little area. Let's build, 3 out from the portal. And then I can sort of, once we're... Oh, shit. Okay, not silent. That's okay. That's okay. I have the flint and steel on me, and I have cobblestone on me, so I'm going to be more than fine. Okay, that didn't hit. I think there's a second one. Oh, it's using a lot of my sword's durability to hit the fireball, I think. Unless I'm stupid. No, not the glowstone. Not the glowstone. Ow. I really need a bow. Oh, he caught on fire for a second. That's fine. Damn it. And, I mean, I don't know how many he needs to get hit with, but this is really taking a little while. Okay, he's getting closer though, at least. Notice the fireballs in this version are just flaming snowballs. Oh, he's in the lava. I don't know if they're immune to lava or not. I think, is the second one just down here? Might be underneath me or something. Okay, while you're pissing me off, I'm gonna go see... Oh, God. Oh, okay. Okay. I really need a bow. I really need a bow. Oh, I really need a bow, dude. Okay, No, that's my diamond pickaxe. Yeah, let's just start with the outline of this place. So I have, like, some walls to work with here. Don't hit the fucking portal! Thank you. Maybe something like this would be all right-ish. All the small things. I don't know, man. I haven't really built another base. Or if I have, it's been a very, very long time. I don't know if blazes exist in this version. Probably not. Okay, asshole, you're just fucking up the terrain now. Rude. Dude, I really don't have time for this. Or the patience, rather. We'll do out here. Right? Like this. Okay, and then I'll close it up. Buttercup. Just to let you down. Dude. Assholes. Are we serious? I have an idea, but it involves getting back in the portal, and I don't think that's particularly safe right now. Oh my god, there's 4 of them I can see right now. Oh, dude. How should I best lose their aggro? I mean, they're fucking machine gunning at me, dude. And I've hit one like 4 times and it didn't kill them, and they're so far away. Okay. Dude, you're really just fucking my shit up right now, and I really don't appreciate it. Give me a chance, dude. I'm just gonna pick another way I keep it blowing up and use it for building in a bit. Ah! You guys are assholes. Okay, I'm hoping that one will lose sight of me and just be like completely uninterested. Uninterested. Just completely blowing my shit up, dude. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. You're behaving wrong! You are misbehaving! I really should have went with like just a simple fucking layout before I went with a whole ass like castle! Fuck you. This might be my time. No. No, 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 no. I'm hoping when I go back through that portal, I don't immediately get hit in the face with a fireball. One can hope. Unless it doesn't put me back in the portal. There we go. Okay, so they're still there, but at least the fireball wasn't there. Oh, I think he lost his aggression on me. Yeah, I don't like you, bitch. You're very rude. I hope you know that. He probably does, and he's proud of it, in fact. I feel like this is a very interesting shape. This could be some cool architecture here. It's gonna be like a soft triangle or an awkward oval. Dude, I really need you to fucking stop. Where? Okay, now, yeah, we bring it in, and we're gonna fucking do something like that, I think. So we go in, and in. I'm in my inventory, bro. That... Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Dude. Okay. Where? I kind of want to like... Right. Maybe. I don't know. Could be interesting. How's it look? Yeah, it looks alright. Looks alright. Doing anything just to get you off my mind. Baby, come back. Any other fool could see. I really need you to piss off. That could have been bad. It wasn't. Holla. So, boom, yeah, to the... Yeah, I'm fucking... I was thinking more castle-y at first, but now I see awkward dome is the direction I'm going, which could be neat. Maybe just the front kind of goes in, and then I have like an awkward little tumor at the top of the whole thing. Oh, I hit it into the glowstone. No, I didn't. Cool. Oh no, I did this. No, I didn't. Actually. I really need you to piss off, dude. I would really so super appreciate it if you just stopped being yourself for like a minute. Like, if you just didn't exist for like 3 more minutes, I would really be happy. Like, honestly. No, oh, don't call your friend. That was kind of cool, by the way. I can't keep that up for long, though. Okay. I'm thinking instead of having an actual door, I'll just have like a little airlock, basically, sort of area, you know? Sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll be cool. Maybe not. Maybe. Let me get rid of this shit here. Yeah, Soul Sand's one of those blocks that just straight up mines faster with a sword. Might not have enough to finish like the floor. I'll have enough to put a roof on this place, I think. At least if I stay like conservative with my cobble, which I'm not really doing right now, unfortunately. But still, thought that counts. Something like that. Let's establish how tall I want the roof to be. I think I want the roof to go up at least 2 more blocks. For the walls. Right, so I'll use this as a frame sort of thing. At least this. And then maybe I can curve it up or down into that. Maybe I can even make like a second story where I can look out like little peepholes and see what's around me. That could be kind of neat. Could be kind of neat. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. That could be cool. Yeah, it smooths off kind of neat. And then like add a little layer sort of thing, like yeah, I do not have enough cobblestone for this, but that's okay. I can at least get this started. I won't really finish this roof because now I have plans to make it a second floor, but the important thing is I made something that is genuinely going to be functional. Because I do really desperately need something to cover this portal. Okay, cool. And just so that we don't have these ugly corners on the inside. Well, I mean, I'll put this here, but piss off. Sod off. You're getting bold. That'll make you mad? Hmm. Yeah. Just fill this in here. Actually, that could be kind of neat if I like put some colored wool there and like made a little thing out of that. I don't know. That could be cool. This area is shaping up pretty nice. I like this a lot. How did you... Okay, so the roof is good enough, but it's not... It's far from perfect. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. I'm going elsewhere now. That was fun, though. That was fun. I made a little thing. Do I have any more cobblestone to... Or do I just have to wait until next time? I have to wait until next time. That's cool, though. That's cool. Totally cool. Put that in the chest upstairs, probably, actually. Actually, just move this all up there. This is my, like, backup storage chest for, like, eventual movement, and I have the room, so I might as well just do it now. What time is it? It's still daytime. I was wondering if I was somehow hearing skeletons above ground, or if those were just from some random cave. Probably some random cave. Move these mushrooms. Yeah. So hoping I'd have some lapis in this chest, but I think it's in my other chest. I guess I'll just toss this in here for now. And then coal. Right. Good morning. Jesus. I'll leave that in there for now, and then I'll take the rest over to the other base. Oh, wait. Hello. My computer was not having it for a second there. See, and that just makes getting up that much easier. And nicer. Cool. Put this all in there. Yeah. This is all still cooking because I haven't really been in this area for long, technically. What next? Let's get a ton of coal. I don't have cobblestone. It's gonna take time to make some stone. No, it's not. I actually don't have anything yet. I have 40 pieces of cobblestone, and that's not really going to be enough to make the path I want to make. Unless I want to make the path out of like half slabs. No, that's just bullshitting the job. I could like sort of almost maybe kind of I thought there's a sheep on those trees. I could like start the path trim because I want to do like a gravel path with a 2 wide gravel path and then have smooth slabs as a trim around the outside of the gravel. So would be kind of neat. We'll see. I thought I had a hoe in this chest, but I guess not. So you know what we're going to do? We have all this gold. Well, we're going to have even more iron, so I don't want to waste the gold in case for some reason I want to like make a bunch of gold blocks or something. You're going to stay right there, brother. Sorry, I don't have a use for you at this current point in time. I think my hoe's just probably in my other chest, more than likely. But yeah, I think I kind of want to expand the farm. We'll see how that goes. I think it'd be neat to have like 4 things of farm. I'm going to be losing daylight, but that's okay. If I have to go back, I shall. So yeah, I'm going to have this like little cobblestone interior as a starter, and then maybe I move on to like bricks in the future or something. I don't know. Still workshopping it. It's definitely a work in progress, but what I do know is these furnaces are going to look freaking awesome once I'm done with putting all of them down. Of course, making sure I put them all down the right direction would be nice. Spent 8 stacks of cobblestone. You know, I'm just curious. Let's get the calculator up. 64 times 8, 512. I spent 512 cobblestone to make these furnaces. So if it doesn't look awesome at the end, I am both bankrupt emotionally and in cobblestone, which is just, you know, double negative, double bummer. That sounds like reminds me of double bubble, the gum. Double bubble, double bummer. Oh yeah, you see now why I'm trying to place them on the cobblestone now, because you can't shift click on things that you interact with, or at least you can't shift click on things that bring you into another menu, like chests, crafting tables, furnaces, those sort of things. Can't do that. So you might be wondering, Owen, how did you then get the torch on the crafting table? I will show you in a moment. Thank you for asking. I would actually love to teach you that tech. It's something that I did way back when these versions were new. Also, I have 8 furnaces left over, so that's going to be nice going into a chest, I suppose. So follow me here, okay? Okay. So got a crafting table. Can't put a torch on it. How do you do that? Man. Can't put a torch on the side of a furnace either, and even the front of a furnace. Okay, how do you do that? You want to do that? You want to have a solid block that you cannot interact with above the block that you want to put the torch on, whether it's to the side of it or on the bottom. Okay, well, I want to put it on just the crafting table, but, you know, boom. Doing it always seems to put it on the furnace. Okay, so break the furnace. Okay, well, now it does it to this furnace. Okay, break the furnace. And now it has nowhere to go except right there on the crafting table, which I've always liked because it just kind of like perfectly fits in that little block right there. See? Just, I don't know. It just looks nice to me. It looks a little cool. What can I say? Yeah, just place a solid block right above that, and yeah, there you go. So as for getting in and out, let's continue on this pillar here. I know I don't want this like ring of cobblestone here, so I can get rid of this, and that'll give me some more space to work with. It's getting dark though. I think I'll put some torches down in here temporarily just to make sure nothing spawns in here while I'm still working on it. I don't mean like right now, but like, you know, while it's incomplete, I should have some torches in here. Okay. So yeah, staircase, boom, 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 and then hey, we're up. So it only takes a quarter of the staircase to get up. I wonder almost if I could like boom, 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 boom. That could be neat. That could be neat. So we have like just a twisting staircase, something on both sides. Could be cool. Could be cool. Could not be. Might not be. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still not sure how I feel about having this many furnaces, but I feel like it'll look nice once there's something on the corner to connect it. That's why I had this smooth stone thing here. I thought it was nice for functionality's sake having the crafting table there, but I don't really 100% like how it looks right next to the furnaces, so I think I'll change that out sooner or later. It's just a matter of time, maybe. But hey, it looks nice while it's... There's a spider in my trees. It looks nice while it's dark, so far, anyway. I might do the glitch to have some of those furnaces just look permanently lit, but I don't know. It might be hard to do all of them. I haven't ever done it with one even, so we'll have to see. But yeah, this sword is gonna have to get retired unless I just want to use it till the end. This might be my third sword, not including the two that I lost in the lava on my first life. But you know, whatever. I want to put these furnaces in the chest because I'm not going to be needing them over there. Boom. I don't think I'm going to be smelting any stone, so I'll just leave this in there for now. I was thinking maybe I might smelt this 27 cobblestone I have, but no, I think I'd rather use it for building blocks right now. How did you... How? Bitch. Bastard! Still got some stuff to work out with the terrain around here. Just to make it feel nicer to walk around up here. I think I want to get rid of this weird island thing. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Now hopefully I will take less fall damage walking around here. That was a little spooky. That's something I've had a lot of fun with lately, is just like, okay, I have this area that I know I don't have a set path for yet. So let me... Those were not shears. Oh my god. See? Just like that. But, yeah, it's like I have this area. I don't have a path to it, but I know, like, I'm going to take this path multiple times. Like, this, like, not, you know, it's, like, not a real path, but it's, like, I'm going to walk up these couple of grass blocks so many times, I might as well, like, make it a smooth ride, right? I should make it enjoyable being able to get up and down it. So, you know, I kind of just smooth out the terrain and make it so walking up and down it ain't so difficult. I think for the last thing I want to do here today, because I've done a lot here, right? Right? Have I? Maybe. I don't know. The last thing I think I want to do is... Why did it double click? Let's make some sticks here, right? And we're just gonna... And I don't remember... You're so helpful. Man, thank you so much. I really... Man, oh boy, I really would have struggled to do that if you didn't help me. That's... Wow. This is not anywhere near enough fences. This might be enough. I have 2 more up there, but so maybe if I happen to need 2 more, I'll go do that, but whatever. So let me show you how to make an untrampleable farm, right? So first of all, farming basics. A water block can supply plot, farmland, I forget what it's called specifically, but you know, the block you put your seeds on, up to 4 blocks away in a square. So this radius that you can see here, a 9x9 square, or sorry, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 9x9 square, is the biggest farming area that you can get from a single block of water. So, so to get an area from here, we just got to go 4 blocks out. So this is our first block, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 blocks out, because this is where the water wants to be. And then that'll supply this whole area. So good to know this is our center, but ultimately, you know, we're going to be digging this area out, so I don't need to leave the specific hole. But just for, I don't know, measurement's sake, let's dig the 4 blocks out that we need on each side. And then what I do to simplify the digging is I just then connect the corners of each 4 blocks, right? Okay, so we got to keep digging though. Okay, so we're going to clear all of these blocks out, and then clear out the blocks underneath these ones. I mean, what you could really just do if you wanted to is just dig out the whole area, but I'm going to see if maybe I can if I can save some time. Okay, maybe I just break a block anyway because I feel like it. Because I want to pick up all the dirt and I don't want to leave any underground. Maybe that's how I'm feeling today. Feeling very eco-friendly. I don't want to be wasteful. I don't want to, I got to pick up after myself. Very important. Very important. Just boom, 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 boom. Okay. Can I get the... Yeah, okay. That's everything. Cool. So I guess what I'm just going to do from now on is I'll just leave these couple of ones open, and then I'll dig one corner out so I can pick up all the extra dirt and clay dirt inside. So anyways, now we're here. I'll start by putting the fences down here because I'm not going to be walking in this area at all. So boom, 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 boom. Let me get the dirt back up and fix these holes. Boom, 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 boom. 9 fences in these squares. I'm not really keeping count for a specific reason. I'm just, I don't know, felt like it. And 9 over here. Okay, so now I can start connecting these squares. You don't really technically need to have a fence here because that's where the water is. The fences are just to prevent you from trampling the farmland. So the fence in the middle doesn't really mean anything other than, hey, you know that you made fences here, I guess. I don't, whatever. Let me just make some more sticks real quick. You. And this is probably going to be too many fences, but I'm going to need a lot of fences in the end anyway, because I think we're going to make this 4 separate farm plots anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They're going to get used. Whether it's now, whether it's in the future where I make some build where I want to like use fences as a window or something, they're going to get used, so it doesn't really matter too much. You know, you're not going to end up wasting stuff too much if you accidentally craft too much of something, or, you know, you, I don't know. Or you, make a tool you don't think you'll need yet, like, because everything has a purpose, and as long as you keep it around for when you do need it, it won't be a waste, because you'll find the time for it eventually. Find the time where you're like, man, maybe I do want netherrack in this build. Maybe I wanna have a nice fireplace in my house. Maybe I wanna, I don't know. It's up to you. Up to you to decide. I'm gonna just make a quick infinite water source so I can get my bucket back. Cool, thanks. And then back to business. You know, the land is pretty much ready now, so all that's left to do is just till it. Just remembering the area that we can actually use 4 blocks out from the block of water we've already placed. Place the block of water before you start tilling this, because you don't want the land that you already tilled to have to get retilled just because you were, I don't know, impatient probably. I don't know why else you would not wait for the land to why else you wouldn't wait for the land to get water. You don't have to wait to plant until the land actually gets watered. Like, I'll show you. The water is there. It's not like visually on the farmland, but it is there. So you can just bloop, 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 and it'll still grow no matter what. Versus if you put seeds on the ground while there is no water in your farmland, the seeds just pop off, obviously. You probably know that, but I'm just filling time. Hey, that grew. Will I need this much wheat? Probably not, but like, it's so nice to have a reliable food source. Because, I mean, sure, I have the nether and I can go kill zombie pigmen for... Pigmen for pork chops, but it's not the same, you know it. I guess I actually ran out of seeds there, which is interesting, but... whatever. Speaking of pork chops, there's some pigs here I can kill for food, but... I got bread. Bread's better. So... I don't know, you ever had a good pork chop and gravy? Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. I thought I didn't like pork chops for a very long time. I just never really had good pork chops, I think. Most of the pork chops I had when I was younger were just kind of dry, you know? See, this looks alright in the nighttime. And it lights up alright. It totally doesn't look phallus-esque. It just kind of looks ugly. And that's okay. I do like the corner windows and the corner door. I think that's a very nice staple of this house. And then it has these awkward stairs, which, I mean, I think they're cool, but careful in case there's a monster. Okay, cool. But I mean, I think they're cool, but you know, somebody else might be kind of icked by them. But that's okay because I like them, and I don't really have to obey what somebody else thinks is right or wrong in my Minecraft world. So yeah, take that. Yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to seed the whole farm, but that's okay. Let me just one final last thing before I let you go. I'll show you my tree farm. I'll go mine some trees and then I can leave it there. Besides, I have a lot of stuff that I want to put in my mining base chest, and if I go and do that real quick, I swear there's a waterfall somewhere right here. Wait, did I just see it? I don't think that's the one I was thinking of. But if I go and mine all this right now, where is it? There was a waterfall somewhere along here that I can use to get. Maybe it was on the other side of that. I don't know. Anyways, it exists somewhere. Boom, 0 damage. Oh, I'm thinking of that one over there. Anyway, this is, I think, 9 blocks tall, relative to the ground that the trees grow on, of course, which does give the small chance for these branchy trees, but I think they only have just 1 branch, so that's not so bad. Owen, why did you put the water there? Is it like to catch the saplings and make them all flow into these corners? I mean, like kinda. Like, that's, you know, that's the intent. I don't really know if it works all that great. It just... It more looks cool than anything, honestly. I know I dropped a wood. I don't... It's okay. I gotcha. A wood, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's definitely more... It's more... cool cool factor than over-function, for sure. Because, I mean, it just really doesn't do much. Like, it's more annoying than anything because it's not as easy to walk between the stumps, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just fill this whole square with like gravel in the future. That might be kind of nice. Actually, that might be really nice. Maybe that'll be the last thing I do before I hop off. Get rid of all this water. It is nice to have an infinite water source right there. It's a good disguise for it, I guess. But like maybe instead of having the whole thing full of water, I could just have like the middle part full of water, right? Or like, I don't know, a couple of the middle parts or something. I don't know. Like that part and that part and that part and that part, you know. No, that'd probably be more annoying than anything, honestly. I'll just probably fill it up with gravel. If I have enough gravel for that. Which I don't know if I do. So I mean, like, you know, you see it works. And you hear when something falls in, but like, oh wait, no, that did collect like 4 saplings from me there. So 4, 5, 13 to 18, that's 4, right? No, that's 5. Stupid. As I said, a little stupid. Yeah, I question myself on things I already know, and then that just makes the whole process a little worse for myself, because, yeah. Okay. The good thing about the water, though, is that you can get up on top of the stairs while you're in the water. Like, I thought you wouldn't be able to because this is a full extra half block you have to climb up, but no, it works. It does. Gotta be careful here, otherwise you fell in the water, or otherwise you fall in, not fell in. Fell. Yeah. Again, feeling dead air. I don't know how relaxing this is at this point when I start making random robot noises. I didn't say the goal was to be relaxing. I didn't say that it was actually going to happen. Okay. Well, here, I'll take this out just so it doesn't replant while I'm doing this. Let's start with the gravel. So I want to start with this inner area because I don't horribly mind the water being there, but it is my end goal to get rid of it, right? So I'm going to use as much as my gravel as I can to fill in this middle area with it, right? I was worried that I wouldn't have enough. Shovel durability for it, but it looks like I might just barely make it out all right with this. On the bright side of the water, all the stuff I'm breaking is immediately, flowing right back into me, or towards me, rather. Let's fix that while I see it. It's not visual, but it'll bug me because I'll know it's there. More than likely, I'll actually probably forget, but whatever. Yeah, I do not have enough gravel for everything I want to do here today. That's okay. So I have enough for this, and this is pretty cool. So that's all right. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think I want to fill this whole thing up with gravel. I don't know how much I'll be able to do right this second, but maybe at least I can just fill in like. Oh, yeah, there's a sapling there. I can at least do this. Go back in, fill in the rest. Yeah, fill in this middle area at least. I see some saplings here, I forgot. Or didn't notice, rather. And then I'll save these last couple pieces for when I actually have enough to get the rest done. Because it is nice to have water there. It's just not practical, I don't think. And it does make it harder to recover all the saplings at the end of the day, especially now that there's no flowing water. It just A, makes it harder to see what fell, and B, makes it harder to move around that area. So I mean, it doesn't serve a very practical purpose. So that's, yeah, just a good reason to get rid of it. I should have brought some bones down with me and bone mealed the rest of this so I could try to plant as much as I could, but that's okay. Boom, boom. I did what I could. Oh. Boom. Boom. I did what I could. Here's my little area above the trees. The smooth stone slabs are right above where all the trees are planted. Glass to let some light through. Cobblestone just to connect everything. Right now it's just a floating thing, but I aim to eventually make it look okay. Because I mean, it looks, it's a start, but there definitely needs to be something around it, like a nice little roof of some sort. I don't really know how I'll do that, but I'll figure it out. It'll be okay. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do like sort of like so I have this here just for like reference, so I can get up and down easily with just using like a water elevator. But maybe I can sort of like, okay, follow me here. I'll do 3 blocks so it looks. That's a start. That's a start. It's not great, but I think it's a good start. Maybe. And just have that in each of the corners and shape it up a little better once I actually have more cobblestone. Yeah? Let's show you what I think about that. I appreciate your opinion. Now you on the other... No, I'm kidding. It looks alright, and I think it'll... it might disrupt the plans that I have for the path, so I might have to simplify it out from having that weird, like, raising structure to, like, just the two, like 2 cobblestone blocks at the corner. We'll see. I don't have any food on me. How sad. Food for the boy, I mean, not for me. Okay. That'll have to do it for this video then. I just kind of did this on a whim. Maybe there's a monster. Be careful. Be ready. Maybe? Okay. Maybe not. Never mind. 2.5 hours later, I think we had a good little time there. So, cracking my back. Thanks for watching. If you want to by chance play this version of 1.7.3 with all the bugs fixed and stuff, not all the bugs, but you know, the annoying ones like textures looking wrong and so on. Download Mongster's beta 1.7.3 instance. It's been pretty nice. Has some really nice quality of life mods in here. The main reason I looked for somebody's custom instance is because I was trying to find a way that I can have my own skin in 1.7.3. Because if I come over here, I'll show you my Aether instance that I made myself pretty much. If I come over here and just show you real quick, sure, looks real great. But I'm Steve, so that kind of sucks. But so I searched around for just a quick second on like Reddit and stuff for like what mod I could use to fix that, and I ended up coming across this instance, and it's been pretty nice so far. It's nice having a couple of good fixes here and there. This should hypothetically fix or not fix F5, but add to F5, and basically it should let you see your face as a front view in F5, but every time I enable it, it crashes my game. So if you use this instance and you also get some crashing, try turning that off. The fix for skeletons also crashes my game if I remember correctly. So just, it's off by default. Keep it off. But everything else here works very well, and I've been very happy. Slab names. I'm wondering if that's for the glitch slabs that are like that combine to make a whole smooth stone block instead of like the smooth stone slab block, if you know what I'm thinking about, with like the line in the middle. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a great day or night or whatever. Yeah, take care.